So, or should I start again?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So, my name is Village Boy,
Okay.
and thank you so much for making time to interact or engage with Village Boy. Today happens to be your last day on the campus of UCC. You are done with school with UCC. How do you feel? Lady first.
Well, I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a long run, so like I'm happy that it's like finally over. Even though you're still thinking about what's next. I mean, you're done with one phase. You're thinking of what's next, because bigger things lies ahead. But for now, I'm glad at least one part of the journey is like done.
Amazing,
I'm really happy.
amazing. Okay, so what one lesson would you share with level 3 and the continuing students and those who wish to come to UCC?
Oh, I would say my journey here has been like very good. Yeah, and up to now I wouldn't say I have any regrets yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, sure.
You know what? What?
Yeah, sure. I don't have any
Okay.
regrets because I feel whether things went well or not, they all formed part of who I've become today. Okay, so it's very good. I mean, when you are going to do what's next, what went wrong will guide you in doing what's next. So I literally have no regrets, and I'm so glad to be. So I will encourage people to like still come. I mean, there are lots of perceptions out there that UCC is that, but come and define one for yourself. Like when you come, at least by the first or second semester, you know how the system runs, and there are people who have gone through it to also guide you. So I think that was one mistake I made. That I mean, going with the flow. That I heard this thing is very hard, but actually there are people around to guide you through, provided you be humble enough to ask around. I mean, the journey would be like much better. So yeah, I would entreat everyone
to come to UCC.
Yeah, sure. So, and the 300s, I mean, no matter how they are feeling, they should find a way to just embrace the journey. I mean, it's totally 1 year more. You can still do something about it. It's like
beautiful. Finally, before you go, your name and then your program of study.
Okay, my name is Enyonam Ablakumado, and I studied. I am still studying. I mean, we are not officially done yet. So I studied computer science.
Okay.
Yeah. Bsc Computer.
Computer science.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard that you do a lot of mathematics.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of math. I mean, it's computer science, so it's not information.
That means that science, your mathematics must be solid.
Yeah, very much. And usually, if you want to do a course, you have to at least try to read about it, search the internet about it, ask people who are even doing it about it before you decide to actually also like do it. Because I mean, there are lots of misconceptions out there, but find out what the real deal is. Okay, yeah, and I think you'll be fine.
Do you have anything to share with us apart from all that you've said?
I'll say I'm happy to meet everyone I met here. Thanks for giving me this platform, and to add to it, we are all unique, and I believe we can all make it. I mean, yeah, everything will be well no matter where you are now. So yeah, don't give up. Just don't give up. Redefine your purpose. You'll be fine.
Wow, thank you so much. Now let's come back to my big bro here. Please, your name?
Okay, so my name is Jeffrey Mafu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today you are done with school. I must confirm that you are super excited, or you are not
excited. Well, I don't know if I should call it excitement,
or maybe you have your own way of defining the excitement.
Okay, so all I can say is that I'm just glad that it's all over. You get it? Because starting from level 100 to 400, it hasn't really been easy. And there were a lot of things that I never really expected. Okay.
What are those things you never expected, but it came your way?
So for the course, like this, computer science, I never thought, I knew I would do math.
Okay.
Right? But then it was only an illusion because you don't really do math. Like you actually study it because from level 100 through to 400, it's just pure math.
Pure math.
Exactly. So you shouldn't really have the perception that, when you come to UCC, you come and do computer science for, let's say, 4 years. And the general notion is that we have, you offer math for 3 good years.
Okay.
But I'm not saying it's a lie, but it is because level 100 through to 400, you'll be, like studying maths, right? And even apart from that, in your daily applications, whatever field that you master in, like one way or the other, whatever you learn in class, you are going to apply it, like what do you call it, like one way or the other, whether it's like practical maths or like physics, or because you'll be offering certain courses that you don't really see the importance of them.
Okay.
Because I think there was this one time I had to do festivals and funerals, and I was asking myself that as a computer science student, why am I
Are you doing
offering
those kind of
festivals what do you call it, festivals and funerals or something like that? So you get it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so what I would say is that it builds you one way or the other, because as an individual, like she said, we are all unique. You see.
Exactly.
So regardless of your background, regardless of wherever you come from, okay, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is, let's say, your thoughts, your perception, and where you want to get to. Because the only limitation that we have as human beings, for me, I think, is what we set our minds to. Because if you say that, oh, as for this course, it's too difficult, so I can't pass, then truly you don't make any effort to pass.
To pass it.
You get it. But then there are people who have studied, and there are people who have studied and passed. You get it. Sometimes you can study and then you get to the exam, so Charlie, what you learned, it didn't even come. So you cannot even write anything. Sometimes you even end up rewriting the question for the lecturer. And then you just say, oh God, I beg. You get it.
Have mercy.
But then all in all, well, I think last semester, 400 first sem, like I think I had like a lot of challenges.
Okay.
But I set it to myself that no, like this is not the way it has to go. You get it? So I had to put in effort, and some of the efforts may mean like sacrifices. Probably not, let's say, you sacrificing too much, but let's say you putting in extra hours to study, like making up your mind that no, I have to get this, I have to understand this. You don't always have to rely on someone to teach you. And if you also don't know something, like it's a free world. Nobody's going to punish you or beat you for not knowing.
We are all learning.
Yes. So the only bad thing or the only wrong thing is, let's say, when you refuse to learn. But then if you are willing to learn, you will always grow. And then let's say you know something I don't know. Okay, for that one time I will become a student of you. Alright, but then once you teach me and then I build upon it, whatever I learn becomes mine.
Exactly.
The added what do you call it? The added knowledge.
Exactly.
So it's a free world, and to the continuing students, I'll entreat them to embark on more what do you call it? Internships.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say once school vacates, don't just go sit at home and then playing video games. Well, you can do all of that, but then make sure you get interactive. Like, find if it is volunteering, do internships regardless of whatever it takes. Just do something whilst you're at home, because life does not revolve around what you only study in the classroom.
Okay.
Because once you get into the field, you realize that whatever you learn in class does not really apply the same way in the field. Okay, does not really apply in the field, because in the field you'll be exposed to certain things that were not even mentioned in class. So you now have to learn all of these things again. You get it? And then always submit yourself like to learning. Don't ever be like, oh, I'm done with school, so I'm not going to learn again. No, it's a very big world out there. Okay, so yeah, always keep on learning.
What one thing do you like about UCC? Like you don't like, both likes and dislike.
Likes, well. Okay, so some of our lecturers, some of our TAs, and then some of the people who engage us in our studies, okay, they should understand that we are also humans, right? And that we all don't know, and the fingers are not equal.
Yes,
you get it.
That's true.
So somebody may be trying their best, but it's not even up to. So you shouldn't always be like, oh, you have to know this. But then as students, we go through a lot, stress, trauma, because there are students who are committing suicide.
What to feed on.
You get it, because sometimes you are even broke. You don't even have anything on you. You get it. So it's not always about, oh, and you had to learn, but you didn't learn. How can you learn when you're hungry? You get it. So there are a lot of things that play in, let's say, a student or like an individual's academics. There is food, or let's say there's accommodation, there's food, there's family issues, there's personal issues, and
a whole
more
lot
or less
of
relationship issues. You get it, yeah. So, and it's not even related to just that. Like it's very broad. You get it. So more or less they should be very lenient but then strict, encouraging us to learn. They shouldn't always be like, oh, you don't know, so you never know. No, because there are other tutors, right, that encourage their students. They'll be like, oh, okay, you didn't get it right tonight, so this is what you can do to become a better person, or to learn, like to evolve. You get it?
Sure.
So they shouldn't always be looking down on us. Because was it just yesterday I had an encounter with one TA, and he was okay. So there were some marks that were supposed to be added, but they were not added. So all you can tell me that, oh, this and this and this are the reasons why you were like the marks were not added up.
Okay.
You get it. But then when we got there, he was angry at us that the marks were not added. So why are we now coming? And I mean, assessments also help in your exams, because if your assessment is bad, you get it.
Definitely affects you.
Exactly. So the TAs most especially should understand we the students, because they just completed. They know what we the students are going through. But then once they become TAs,
then it's like they forgot all everything. Those kind of things. Yeah. It's so sad.
Yeah, it's appalling actually. But yeah, they are human and they think they have all the power, but they don't. Okay, we are all just students and we are all trying to become the best of our very selves. Yeah. So
wow. Once again, congratulations for finishing school. And I wish you the very best in life.
Hey, there's no next semester, Charlie.
Yeah, I wish you the very best in life, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so this is Village Boy, and I think I've been, I'm tired. I've been talking to a lot of students. Today happens to be a fantastic day, and a awesome day, a moment of joy, a moment of, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, thank you so much for making time. This is Village Boy. We'll meet again.